Hello guys, Jerry speaking. Welcome to LJPCBM Reacts, episode number 761. Now before I begin episodes of LJPCBM Reacts for today, November the 1st, 2021, I would like to say happy anniversary to Alex Paris, on his main channel and his second channel. This is his not his first channel. His first channel was Larry 4009. Now, if you watch this, Alex, happy late anniversary to you as I'm taping this episode on November the 1st. Now, as I'm taping this episode, I need to get some sleep, because as I'm releasing this episode, I may have to wake up at around 15 hours later, so you may have to get this thing up and sort of get done with like 3 episodes of this episode, but nonetheless, I have no sleep left whatsoever. So without further ado, let's react to the first video for this part. Is first live Q&A session tomorrow video bonus. Beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And yes, I was just watching it.
Hello everybody, this is Alex Paris, the founder and CEO of the 25. Here to remind you all that tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, I will be doing my first ever Q&A session to answer all of your questions. You can ask me about the production of the 25. You can ask me about game shows. You can ask me about traveling. You can ask me about anything you want. Just make sure that you post them in a live chat tomorrow, and I'll be happy to answer them. See you all there tomorrow.
Right here on 2 Disney. Anyway, so that was that. The comments are turned off for now. I don't know why, but that's just me. But anyway, the next video I'm going to react is live Q&A session with Alex Paris. Let's react to this beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I skipped that part, but anyway. Ooh, okay. Yeah, for this episode only, we're going to be showing the chat replay. I'm turning this down because I ain't getting much sleep that night, unfortunately. Oh man. Stream began more than 30 seconds now. I like the music sense by David, yeah. I agree 100%. Let's let him bring the spin back to YouTube, just like that, yeah.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our very first live stream here on YouTube, right here on the 25. This is Alex Paris, the CEO and founder speaking, here with you all with our very first questions and answers session.
Yeah.
Using my almost 12 years of YouTube experience.
Yeah, it's now 12 years since I'm taping this. Continue on.
Help answer all your questions. Also using my 12 years of video editing experience, which will be...
Now it's 13 now. Continue on.
13 later this year.
Wow. Continue on.
First off, I'd like to welcome everybody here. We got Luke, David, Billy, and Lisa here.
It's me, yep.
So if you got a question, ask it in the live chat, and I'll be happy to answer, and I'll be live for the next half hour.
Mm-hmm.
So first question will be from our very own Luke Jeffers. I know I'm not going to mention reaction videos at your own cost right now, but since 2008, you started to edit videos 2 years later after I did with my filmmaking career. How did that turn out for you? Well, you know what?
Yeah, which is, by the way, it was my first question. Yeah, with reacting. Yeah, it was a time that filmmaking was my best bet. You know, it comes with LJPs from content. You know, I started filmmaking. It's since 2007. 2006 where I started LJPCBM. You ended in 2008. Continue on.
It actually turned out very good. So let's go back to over 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
I first started editing videos when I was in 7th grade in middle school. We had a class called technology. It's one of our
Wow.
trimesters. They call it trimesters. It's like semesters, but 3. I had a technology class, and later in the first semester, trimester, whatever you want to call it, I forgot to close this. We would edit movies in iMovie. Most
Wow.
of the students I was at, they mostly created photo montage videos, but I did something a little different. It was like that still motion film I did earlier this year on my main channel, Spin for Zero. I did a little kind of a series called Jake and Jim. It was like those sword fighting action films. I didn't do my first one was Jake and Jim 2, but at that time I didn't do any voices. I just put subtitles, and then when I created those a little bit more, still have them on DVD. I am not going to release them on YouTube because of cringe.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Continue on.
And like, why? Why would I want to upload something like that?
Yeah, at the time back then, I did make movies, and well, I used like over 4,000 plus videos. It's gonna be close to hit 5,000 by the time you watch this video, and I'm very excited. But you know, by the time you finish this video, and it was great. So there you go. It will be big and exciting. Continue on.
I mean, I haven't seen them in years, so.
I haven't seen it in years either. Yeah, you have to. Well, you have to get a chance to react to them, but in any way, but never upload to YouTube. Blah blah. Continue on.
So right around early 2009, that's when I really started getting into editing videos.
Okay. 774. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to go bore you guys to death, but I was having a reply a comment to David. But anyway, what to say, continue on.
And then November 1st, 2009, I created a YouTube channel called Larry 4009, which ran from November 1st, 2009 to February 12th, 2012.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Continue on.
So that answers your question. Next, we have Billy Moody.
Which is big enough. Continue on.
What was it like bringing Spin for Millions back to YouTube? You know, bringing back Spin for Millions just also brings back a lot of memories from my early years on YouTube, as well as meeting a lot of my YouTube friends, like Billy, for example, which I've known for 10 years. He did his own Spin for a Million. Bringing it back, it's a fun show. You get to see contestants spin the prize wheel, and they can win big. Maybe they can win nothing at all. And ever since that got premiered again, and 10 years later, It's still a hit to this day. The Spin for Million phenomenon started in late 2010, but it didn't really begin until February 2011 when I was the first to create the series.
Yeah, one of the many years. It was stressful years of my life. Continue on.
It was originally created by my good buddy Paul Duclair. He did a pilot back then. And then after when I did the series, Paul decided to do his series. Then we have Zach Peters, the Zach Man 18, Armando Ford, which you know him as Ian Dominic, and many others.
Yeah.
So there you go. And season 1 finale of Spin for Mill will air this coming Sunday. So
Which, by the way, I'm doing it tomorrow's tapings because I was tired to do the yells and screams headbanging because I'm not in the mood of these 3 things. So yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired of it. I'm gonna be laying down after I've done 3 episodes. Continue on.
keep an eye out for that.
Yep.
Next question is any Redbubble. I do not have plans to create a Redbubble account. I have an Etsy account, which is
Yeah, agreed.
Next, we have Jake. What is your favorite game show to host? Well, to be honest, as much as I like doing Spin for Them, I'll have to say my favorite game show that I like hosting and producing is Bonzi's Jungle Challenge.
Yeah.
I like seeing contestants.
Which I reacted to all 17 episodes, which is part of my Ultra Reacts content. Continue on.
Went big on the big board, and you're like, oh no, I got Bonzified. And seen all the Bonzi animations, and they're playing the Banana Challenge. That's one of my favorite shows to produce on the 25 end.
Yeah.
You had a great season. That was an excellent season.
Yeah, it was an excellent season finale, which I've done reacting to on LJP's Reacts before. If you haven't checked out my reaction on episode 754, go check it out now. Continue on.
Now, I'm giving away $500,000 to Michael Bombardier.
Yeah.
Season 2 will premiere next summer, 2022. And
which is huge, coming up on LJPCBM this upcoming 2022. I'm not sure when in the 2022 I'm reacting to this, but that's just me. Continue on.
And next summer for our summer shows, it will be summer to the fall.
Yes.
And as for the throwback stories on the Sunday show, asked by Luke Jeffers, I don't know. Maybe fall, maybe winter.
Yeah, I'll see. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Maybe fall, maybe winter. Yeah, okay. It's gonna be. I'll let you know. You let me know when these 2 shows are gonna be here. So I'm very excited with the shows will be happening. Continue on.
Those won't be seasons. Like, think of it like my Bonzi Buddy series on my main channel. It's not a season show, like season 1, season 2. It's just regular episodes. I love Bonzi's Jungle Challenge. What are your thoughts on the Price is Right $1 Million Spectacular? They were cool. I used to watch them when I was in school. We would watch them at 8 p.m. my time, as well as it was 8 p.m. everywhere. The East Coast, the Midwest. I would watch them just before I go to bed, depending if it was on a weekday or a Saturday. Yep, those were the good times back then. And I just wanted to point out, you can ask me anything else other than game shows. You can ask me about the 25. You can ask me anything about myself. You can ask me about my travel experiences. You can ask me about anything, as long as if it's not too childish. If it's too childish, I will not answer that question because I do not have any time to do that.
Yeah.
Next question comes from Jake9130. Will you have more fictional characters on your game shows? Absolutely. You know, I have Mario, I got Wario, I got all kinds of characters, including Microsoft Agent characters. I can't just have real people. Back then in YouTube, my early YouTube years, I just usually used characters like M. Bison, Yoshi, etc.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go from there, David. On Susie here on about blah. Continue on.
And I even did some of my own characters like Farmer John, Phil Johnson, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, the Mr. Johnson's different from Sesame Street. Continue on.
all that stuff. I even did a couple characters from Paul Leclerc's Spin for a Million. Next question is, since we hit episode 100 of Rant and Rave, what's your favorite moment from the R&R podcast besides the Andrew interrupt moment, which was my favorite episode 42?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Let's see. There's a lot of good moments on Rant and Rave. I'm gonna have to say, oh man, I like the. There's a lot of good moments. I just can't.
I just misspoke on that. It says 3 days before I turned 26. Yeah, blah blah.
Do you like SpongeBob SquarePants? Yeah, I like the earlier episodes of SpongeBob from 1990.
I agree. Lucas, a cool guy. Watch this for you. Continue on.
2004, around 2005 to 2007, they're okay, but it's starting to go a little bit downhill there. But when Steven Hellenberg came back in 2015, they started to get very good. And one of my favorite episodes is the Band Geeks episode. Like, is this the part where we start kicking? And then he's like, Squidward's like, no, SpongeBob, that's a chorus line.
Yeah, part of the Lucas, a cool guys reciting that SpongeBob episodes, Band Geeks. Check out my reaction video to Science SpongeBob episodes, episode 239, right now. Continue on.
One of my favorite modern episodes of SpongeBob was the one where they sell frozen Krabby Patties to your local supermarket. And then later on in the episode, it was revealed that frozen Krabby Patties were made with sand. And that's the sales went way down and everybody just stopped eating it. And then it was up to SpongeBob to save the Krusty Krab by creating actual Krabby Patties with the secret formula, which Plankton will never get, of course. What are your favorite moments of LJPCMB reacts? I will say I did like your reaction when Bonzi scared you when you were watching my Bonzi watch.
Because, oh man, he creeped me out one bit. Continue on.
Analog horror video. Earlier on, in the early days of the 25, which was earlier this summer, I did a couple analog horror videos inspired by Local 58 and Channel 7. It was called Bonzi Watch. Now, what is Bonzi Watch? Well, it's in an alternative universe. Bonzi Software created an antivirus program that detects viruses, and you don't even have to do a thing, as Bonzi automatically removes them for you. But there's a hidden message that creeped computer users out. You couldn't remove it, and even if you did, things would happen. Things. I gotta watch. What is the most proudest video you've ever done on YouTube? That's a very good question, David. I like doing a lot of videos, but I really don't have a favorite video of all time on YouTube, David. I like doing these videos, but I will answer similar. I'll give you a similar answer. My most productive year was 2014.
Nah. I hate that year. Continue on.
2014, whatever you want to say it. Because, of course, one, that was during my senior year, and two, I just had lots more productivity, like doing game time, mega spin, etc., etc.
No. This is better. Continue on.
Please don't call me while I'm live streaming, David. Thank you. Because I will decline that.
Yeah. Please call me while I'm live streaming.
I'd like to have SpongeBob as a contestant in the future. We'll see what happens.
Or, I don't know. I may have doing my edition like 4 days, but Barney. We'll see what happens.
See what happens. Alright. While we wait for the next question. While we wait for the next question, I figure I'd chat with all of you for a little bit. So that way I don't bore you all with just waiting for another question.
Yeah, blah,
I
blah,
hope you
blah.
all enjoyed the season 1 finale of Plink of the Game Show. It was a great season.
Which I've done on LJPCBM before. Continue on.
And we look forward to having new contestants as well as returning contestants from this season.
Which is me, of course. Continue on.
To season 2. And there are some going to be cool changes to Blink of the Game Show, which will be announced early in 2022. Alright, I do want to thank you all for tuning in so far. What do you do at Costco? Asks Jake9130. I will be happy to answer that. So, I am a service clerk at the Costco depot in Tracy. It's a distribution center. I'm an electric pallet jack driver. So what I do is, I take pallets from my department of floor loads, and I take those pallets and I put them into different Costco lines of which Costco store needs to go. And then when I'm not an electric pallet jack driver, I strap and wrap pallets. And that's what I started doing when I first started at Costco. Are you planning to expand social media to another platform for any content? At the moment, no. I usually use Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter for my content, and then I got my Instagram where it's just with my friends outside of YouTube and all that.
Yeah.
If you had to go on one game show in the future, which one would it be and why? Tough question. I'm going to have to say Super America Sweep. Me and my friend Corey Lawrence have been planning this. We don't know when we're going to go, but if we do go, Corey will be doing the big sweep because he runs pretty fast, and I'll be doing the questions. We'll call ourselves Team Fast Food because we like fast food, and I want to give a little disclaimer. Just because we're called Team Fast Food, that doesn't mean we gorge fast food all the time.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd point that out there.
Yeah.
You like cats or dogs? I am more of a dog person.
I'm more of a pig person myself. Sorry, Alex. Continue on.
I am more of a dog person. Who should be the next Jeopardy host? And David says Ken Jennings. I think Ken Jennings would be a great fit for a Jeopardy host. He started off as a contestant. I think it would be perfect if he was the new host of Jeopardy to fill Alex Trebek's shoes.
Yeah.
Dr. Bunnies asks Neural Bunnies.
Yeah, I will prefer both. Sorry.
I think it would be me, says Logan. You would have to fly to the U.S. If you were to go on Jeopardy, which is, by the way, this is, what's his name? I forget his name. It's been a while. Total Drama Content. I would not go on Jeopardy. I would not be good on Jeopardy.
Yes, I agree.
Not really that good on trivia. Did you and Logan settle a lawsuit after Bonzi's Jungle Challenge? I sure did, and I won it. He thinks he can just try anything. Thank you, Jay Houston.
Yeah.
Will the season finale of $1 Million Sharks air tomorrow? No.
However, it aired in late October, which I'm taping it now. Continue on.
The finale of $1 Million Sharks will be either between episode 15 and episode 20. So, it's got a couple more episodes along the way. Thank you for asking, by the way.
I'm going to spell tomorrow on, but anyway.
Careers in Jeopardy, baby. Great. I'm ready to win the lawsuit. By the way, folks, this is Logan Skelton. We call him the class clown. Had I met him, he wouldn't be giving me all this humorous stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think Fonzie does after the show? He just, like, I don't know. It's just, I really don't know. Let's see. Next question from Jake. Do you like sitcoms? I do like sitcoms.
Yeah.
I like the more of the 90s sitcoms I'm looking at this comment from Logan.
Yeah, for me, I'm just, I like not only sitcoms but also, for example, the 50s and 60s sitcoms. Like, for example, A Great Show, Live with Lucy, etc. Yeah, I thought you were gonna watch these. Continue on.
Like Friends, Seinfeld, all the good stuff.
Yeah. Classic TV, man. All the way.
Well, here's a good one. Would you rather eat a pill that gives you any superpower, or would you rather have $3.2 million?
Man.
I would probably choose $3.2 million. Next question from Jay Houston. If you won $1 million on Wheel of Fortune in real life, what would your reaction be? Well, simple answer. I'd be just like, I would have no words. I'd probably shake a little bit, because winning $1 million is just like, you have no words, and you could be jumping up and down, and everybody reacts differently.
Mine will be headbanging and all that headbanging stuff from AC/DC. Continue on.
So I'd probably be like Adam Rose from the $1 Million Spectacular in 2008.
Yeah.
What's the worst game show you've ever watched? For me, it's The Simpsons. Logan, The Simpsons is not a game show, it's an animated sitcom. But as for the worst game show I've ever watched, Save to Win. That is just makes Supermarket.
Wait, what?
Save to Win. But as for the worst game show I've ever watched, Save to Win.
Let me look it up. It's a boss! Continue on.
That is just makes Supermarket Sweep even better. It's already great, but it just made it even greater because Save to Win was just a boring show, and it had a cheap prize of $5,000, and you didn't do any shopping.
Yeah, I
All you
agree.
had to do was answer questions about a product. And as for the bonus game, it was impossible to win the $5,000. You have to have two of the exact same match of the amounts. Like, you have to match like $750 twice, for example, and then you get $5,000. If not, you will win whatever you added combined. Hello, Mr. Tom Willis. Welcome. Do human beings fly and flap their wings? Yeah. You just gotta drink some Red Bull and it gives you wings.
I 100% agree with you. Right, yeah. Continue on.
That was a good one, Luke. See, if you want to ask...
I agree. Well, we're like 11 minutes in. What left to go for the reaction video, and we're almost done. Continue on.
Silly questions like that, I'll do it. I'll be happy to answer a silly question. Got no problem at all. Alright, what do we got here? Where is Wheel of Pain? That is actually in one of my other laptops from the mid-2000s.
Yeah.
If you're not an OG of the original Lair 4009 channel, I did a game show called Wheel of Pain, and it lasted for 3 episodes. It was one of those stunt game shows. You spin the wheel, and your opposing contestant would get not hurt, but think of it like Wipeout. And whoever had like the most money gets to play for a cool prize, $1 million car, whatever. I was only 13 at that time.
Yeah.
14 that time. It was just, I'm not uploading those. They're way too cringy.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah. I thought you were gonna send it to me, but no, it was bad. Continue on.
All right. If you had to be a planet but couldn't be Earth, what planet would you be? Hmm. I would probably be Mars because Mars is the color red and red is my favorite color, so I would be the planet Mars. Are you a fan? Are you a fan of anime? I do like watching anime. I like watching Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon.
Pokemon stupid! Digimon be better.
Prison School, and a couple others. I don't watch anime that much, but I like anime. Would you, Alex, fly off a mountain like Bonzi? I would climb up a mountain. I wouldn't be flying like Bonzi, and then I would kill myself by hitting my back. I'm surprised Bonzi survived that.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's just a cartoon. That happened in real life. He died. Prison School isn't one I ever. It's a pretty interesting series. What would you call a person with nobody knows? Any more great programs coming this season on 25? Not at the moment, and just for a record, don't ask the same question multiple times. I'll eventually get to your question. Thank you. Besides the throwback stories and the Sunday show, not at the moment for the rest of this year, but as
I agree.
I know, I got Punch a Bunch of series coming January 3rd, 2022.
Which, by the way, I'm gonna react to this on LJPCBM. It's coming this as part of hashtag on the road to 800. So be on the lookout for this. And yes, I did wrote this my meh. The reason why I said what you saying will pay me, but yeah.
I was the OG, which you haven't seen it yet. I would send it, but I told you I'm not gonna upload it, and I don't even want to send it. Sorry.
The reason why I told you that I wanted to send it to you, you wanted to send it to me because 2 reasons. 1, I'm not gonna make videos out of it. 2, you're not gonna let me upload it, and that's why I'm not letting you have to do the same thing. That's why. Remember that you gotta understand that. Continue on.
And you were an OG Larry for 2009 too. Yes, yes you were. It lasts from 2009 to 2012. In case if you all just forgot. Will Logan be a part owner of the 25? No. Logan would just make everything. We'd be wearing clown noses, all that. No. Would you rather be a pirate or a ninja? I'd rather be a pirate.
Yeah, I agree with Alex when he sent this question. Yeah. Right here.
Even though you said the Megaspheres will continue on the channel and the start of the Alex Paris era, I originally was, but I decided to just move on with that channel, just focus on more like vlogs, live streams, and photo montage videos, all of that.
Yeah.
And this idea of the 25 was actually being produced in summer of last year before I announced it on November 1st, 2020. So that's why I didn't do Megaspin.
Yeah.
I was also gonna have like a little lottery thing called Paris Lottery. But hey, Spin for Million is just as good as the Megaspin was for the past 84 episodes I produced.
That's good.
And I'd like to thank you.
Which I react to all 84 episodes. Some of my reaction videos are the 84 that was no longer exist for LJP's reacts. Which is I have to put it on YouTube again. But that's me, of course. Continue on.
All for watching that series. It was a great series.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Alex.
What time do you sleep? Usually I would sleep between 7 to 8:30, depending on what day. If I'm off, it could be a little bit later than that. You're 25 and it's a challenge 25. Yeah. But I didn't call it the 25 just because I turned 25. I wanted
Yeah.
to have a cool name. Jay Houston asks.
Yeah, you didn't, and you didn't ask my question either. On by the way, which is by the way a day for my special announcement video on my main channel. That was planned to be announced that day. Cause I was telling my mom, hey, let's plan some vacation breaks that day, and we're gonna do that January 2nd, 2022. So be looking out for that. And he said, and I told him 1 and 5, and that's how he didn't answer my question. Damn. Continue on.
How many video game consoles do you have? I couldn't really tell you how many consoles I have exactly, but I can actually think about that. I had the GameCube, I had the PlayStation, I had the PS2, PS3, PS4.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of consoles.
Mm.
When was your birthday? When was your birthday? 10 years and $40.
Wow.
Okay. That's very interesting. Don't forget tomorrow that we will be uploading a brand new episode of $1 Million Sharks at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So
Okay.
keep an eye out for that. Sponsored by Alex Paris and the Tourette's Guy. Thank you very much for that sponsor. Well, here's a good question from David. Favorite Mario game?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to say my favorite Mario game would have to be Mario Kart Double Dash, which is also my favorite Mario Kart game out of the series out there. I like how you can switch to different characters, and the music was great too. It just brings back a lot of childhood memories when I hear the music or see a gameplay video.
Yeah, that question was never answered. By the way, I haven't done any game shows in months on the application. It was postponed until January. We got plans to be contesting these game shows I'm making soon. Yeah, I haven't done that for Alex. Continue on.
Next question before I go to Jay's comment. I haven't done any game shows in months on the Application 94 channel. Will you have plans to be a contestant on these shows I'm making soon? Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, yeah, he did answer my question. Okay, whoopie-doo. Yeah, you will tell me about that question. At the time, yes, but at the time, no. I'll explain my update regarding the Spin for a Million in December on the Application 94 channel. So people look out for it. Continue on.
Next question comes from Jay Houston. Do you still use the VCR? Yes, I have a VCR right over there. If I want to watch a film, I'll just watch it from my VCR. Next we have No Noral. Do you have any pets? You have 7 cats? Wow. I used to have a pet named Ginger. She was a chocolate Labrador. She was 10 years old. We had to put her down March 3rd of 2020.
Yeah, it was tragic, you know. Yeah, at a time when she got diagnosed with something like this, I don't know what it was, but now, during the day, Jim Ware passed away from a heart attack. He and I got very down that day. Alex was down for Ginger, and I was down for the late Jim Ware that day. And I felt worried, you know. And I was getting ready to talk to him in video chat after his tragic day happened, and his his dog Ginger going to the hospital. Or the vet, excuse me. And I don't know what happened, but that's just me. Continue on.
Because of cancer. We miss her very much.
Yes.
Alright, we got about 5 more minutes before we close this off. So if you got any more questions, post them in the live chat while you still can.
Yeah, right here on Toon Disney.
Let's see what else we have.
Oh boy.
It's currently sunny outside. It's nice and cool out here in Campbell, California.
Yeah, that's good enough.
I will be going back to work. I work Friday to Tuesday, in case everybody knows. Blackbird Rookie says, does the channel have a slogan? Yes, you're watching the 25. Next question comes from David. Any gameplays in the near future coming up on the 25 or the main channel? No. I do not have any plans of doing any gameplay videos at the moment. And
I agree 100%.
as for the 25 doing gameplays, no. This is mainly going to be for shows and live streams.
Yes, I agree.
Next question comes from Jake. What's your favorite video on YouTube? I don't have a specific favorite video on YouTube. It's a very good question. And another good question from Luke. What is your favorite movie? There's like a lot of good movies, but I'll think of one. Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay.
Wow.
Do you know Mr. Beast? Yes, I do. Here's another one from John Larson. Why are most videos from 2012 to 2019 have comments disabled? Because I don't really focus on those videos that much, so I usually disable the comments when I'm not really focusing on those videos that much. I'm usually mostly focused on the current content I produce. And plus, I don't go on my main channel and upload videos that much. I'm mostly focusing on uploading videos here. What about a Nick Arcade style game show? Is that a very possibility? Well, I wouldn't say that, but it's not a bad idea.
And what about this whole slime ideas? Like getting slime in part of the 25. Yeah. Yeah, it's still going to be part of the 25. It needs to be. But still. But, you know, that's just me. Continue on.
Alright, I'm going to ask one more question, and then that will be it for this live stream.
Yeah. Jay Houston. Okay.
Let's see. Last question comes from Jay Houston. Which Lion King is better, 1994 or 2019? 1994. And I'll explain why. The 2019 was a good remake, but when it comes to like the emotions, it just didn't have the emotions to it. Like when
yeah, I love both of these movies, but at the time, continue on.
Mufasa fell down the screen, it just didn't feel real.
Yeah, bits and pieces for me. Continue on.
It's just, it didn't have that same oomph as it did in 1994. And yes, I know it was live action, but just 1994. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude for my very first live Q&A video. If you like this, give this a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of my awesome content, please subscribe and ring the bell notification out of Please subscribe and ring the bell notification icon so you never miss a new upload on this channel. If you want me to do these again in the future, I'll be more happy to do so. With all that being said, my name is Alex Paris, and you've been watching The 25, and thank you for asking me your questions. Goodbye, everybody.
That was a oop. So that was the live Q&A session with Alex Paris. Oh man, what did I think about this video? It was amazing. Before I begin this reaction, to end this reaction video, I am totally apologizing for what happened. I accidentally clicked on a David 1000 video by accident. I wasn't gonna end this video right here, but instead, oh my god, I clicked on WEDD 2021 episode 31 by accident. That's just me. I not want to do this again. Anyways, guys, that was LJPCBM episode number 761. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned. The next one is going to be $1 Million Sharks, Season 1, Episode 10. Till next time, it's Jones and Bob. Peace out, baby. We get more as we ask guys pursue. Till then, just out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted, and given all the time I failed to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always happening. But I tried all the time. I ask, why me? Why was I the one to see things as I do under the moonlight and the sun? Perception is the question, and the giver holds the key.